Unexpected moments on roller coasters can often help to heighten the thrill factor, making the experience feel more unpredictable and disorientating.
Unexpected item in bagging area.
In the UK, we're lucky to have many coasters which intentionally or unintentionally surprise first-time riders. So today, I'll be ranking the best surprise moments on UK coasters, and a quick warning, this video will contain spoilers. Yes, I know, by making a video on surprises, it kind of takes away from the surprise. In number 10, I put Hyperia's drop, and specifically, the airtime you get towards the back of the train. When you're at the back, it's very hard to tell when you're about to go over the drop due to its steepness, and when you do, the airtime is out of this world. The only reason it's at the number 10 spot is because the drop isn't exactly a hidden moment, as you can see it from around the park. Well, obviously it's 236 feet tall, so you know what's coming even if you're in the back row. In 9th place, I have Stealth's launch. Similar to Hyperia, this can't be any higher on the list, as you can predict when the hydraulic launch will kick in. However, what is surprising about this launch is how powerful it is.
Wow!
Even though I've ridden Stealth a countless amount of times, I can never prepare myself for the intensity of the hydraulic launch, as it catapults the train from 0 to 80 in 1.8 seconds. Let's just hope Thor Park maintain it for years to come. In 8th place, I put Mandrill Mayhem's backwards launch. Now this one is more of a surprise moment for riders who haven't paid attention to the layout. As the landscaping has grown, the spike behind the station has become increasingly harder to see from the queue.
Are you sure about that?
And for that reason, first-time riders may be a bit surprised when the coaster suddenly launches backwards out of the station. However, since you can now wait in the station before boarding the coaster, it makes the moment a lot more predictable, therefore keeping it fairly low down on this list. Be sure to subscribe for more videos like this, but in 7th place, I put Smiler's indoor drop, the first truly hidden surprise moment on this list. As the Smiler leaves the station, it plunges you into darkness with a sudden surprise heartline roll only highlighted by a few strobe lights. For first-time riders, this moment would come out of nowhere, and it offers a surprising amount of hang time. In 6th place is Mumbo Jumbo's downwards inline twist. That had some rhythm to it. Downwards inline twist. Downwards inline twist. Downwards inline twist. Twist. Subscribe for a Thrills and Forces album release. Maybe I should call myself Arch Inferno. After a banked turn to the right, this coaster immediately throws you down a downwards inline twist, which goes in the complete opposite direction. The sudden transition often catches unsuspecting riders off guard. In 5th place is another unexpected moment, this time in the form of an airtime hill on the Smiler. In comparison with the small bank turn before the inversion on Mumbo Jumbo, the Smiler's second surprise airtime hill comes after 2 consecutive inversions, making the moment very disorientating. It's a sudden contrast between the positive G-force heavy inversions and the negative Gs of the hill, which makes it so effective. 4th place goes to Gold Rush's surprise backwards section, or actually, section. Gold Rush is a very clever coaster in the sense that it has 2 unique settings, the unpredictability really adding to the ride experience. I'm sounding like an English teacher again. Cycle 1 consists of the train being fired backwards from a mine, whereas Cycle 2 releases the train backwards on the lift hill. People riding the coaster in the morning and then the afternoon, who are not aware the coaster has 2 cycles, are in for a surprise. In 3rd place, I've put the final Heartline roll on Colossus. After already going through 4 Heartline rolls, first-time riders who haven't been on similar Intamin 10 inversion coasters like Sick may think the coaster has come to an end, and it sure does feel like it as you slowly turn to the left, crossing over a path below. However, out of nowhere comes a pretty whippy extra Heartline roll, which is really well hidden from the surrounding area. I love this final inversion on Colossus, and it's so funny seeing the reactions of first-time riders after telling them the ride is over. Yeah, I'm so mean. The second best surprise moment on a UK coaster goes to Soar's indoor drop. Now this one really comes out of nowhere. The train slowly approaches these swinging axes, which you look like you're going to go straight into. However, the train suddenly plummets down a steep drop with the near miss effect of some metal spikes. Funnily enough though, this is probably the best moment on the coaster.
Sorry, Saw the Ride fans.
So the best surprise moment on a UK coaster is 13's drop track. It does an amazing job at surprising first-time riders. The train slowly rolls forwards into the crypt, with it really building tension as you come to a stop, and then without much warning, the train drops vertically, first just a tiny bit, and then again, but this time dropping a further 16 feet to the ground before the train gets launched backwards. Out of all the coasters on this list, it would definitely scare a first-time rider the most.
That ride was a bit timid. At least it's time now to get off. Apparently, oh, little jolt there. Okay, let's go.
So what are your favourite surprise moments on UK coasters? Be sure to comment down below and subscribe for more ranking videos like this. See you in the next one.